How we going, team? It's Rolling More Media.
Rolling More Media, coming back to you after a wee spell, about 3 weeks off.
It's been a while.
We're back, stronger than ever. Nah,
Shit. Tamlin's stronger than ever.
fine, a red line. Got a good burn on the back of the neck today. Yeah, it's like 45 degrees.
Yeah, that's gross.
Crazy.
All Black team's been announced.
The mighty All Blacks.
Mighty Blacks. We'll go through the All Blacks 15. Coached by Jamie Joseph, Jamie McIntosh, David Hill, and Corey Jane snuck in there somehow.
Oh, Jane.
Your mate.
Damn, working as a major. Hell yeah, he was like my favourite for years.
He had a hell of a fend on him.
He's like hell of a hairdo.
The white Talia. Because Talia's got a hell of a fend and he's slippery as.
Yeah.
But
yeah, it's pretty good.
Props. George Dyer, Josh, Fusitua, Bennett, Kumeroa, Lawaki, and Xavier Numia.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a solid future. Like, I think the Kumio fella, he's from Bay of Plenty. I don't think he's had much Super Rugby experience, that one.
No, I can't say that.
So that's an interesting one. Played for the Māori All Blacks, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then the likes of Fusitua was probably one of the best props for the Blues.
Yeah, he was.
I was gunning for him to be in the All Blacks in the French series. Yeah. And then Numia, I've been wanting Numia in there for a while, but he seems to get injured always at the wrong time, like just as he's in contention. So he's probably a bit like Al Moore in a way. But yeah, solid, young-looking, exciting props in that squad.
Yeah. The hookers, you've got McAllister, Jack Taylor, and Bradley Slater.
I'm a bit on the fence with that. Jack Taylor's he's a hearty Southlander, that fella.
Yeah, he's having a hell of a season.
He'll die for that Southland Stags jersey.
Every single one of the Chiefs hookers has made like a New Zealand representative team.
Yeah, true. Bradley Slater, yeah, he played for Chiefs last year, but he's signed. Yeah. Oh, this year, sorry. But he's signed with the Blues next year.
Is he?
Yeah, interesting. I mean, Eklund didn't get selected because I think he might have got injured, but he's probably on his way out. I think he's like 30-something, 33.
Did you see his mouth?
No, I didn't see it. I heard the stories on Facebook, but I didn't actually see it.
Busted up. I see when he walked off, he was like that. And then, I seen there's like massive chunk out of here. Like, there's a big hole. Had like iodine all over it.
Yeah.
It's munted.
Get the iodine
on it. The locks, you've got Akoi, Walker Leowetty, and who's his name? Josh Berry. Berry.
Yeah. He was good for the Blues, played for the Barbarians, and was actually pretty solid against the Springboks. And I suppose he's been part of not the best performing team in Auckland, so he hasn't really had a time to stand out, I guess. Been a bit of a tough year for all those boys. But yeah, Akoi, solid as always over the last couple of years.
In and out of All Blacks training camps. I'm surprised. Well, Walker Leowetty's been in the All Blacks 15 before.
Yeah.
He could have been one to get the call up to the All Blacks even. He's not bad.
He's not bad, no, and he's a Hurricane, so I'll always vouch for him. But he's had a bit of a rough season with the Magpies. Got sent off. I believe he got yellow carded.
He got yellow carded, yeah, on the weekend.
For doing his stupid, discipline as well probably hurts him a bit. But who's the last lock again?
There's only the...
Three,
I think.
Okay. Well, I feel there's a few admissions that probably should have been there. I mean, Gallagher would have been there, but he's gone off to Japan. But Dom Gardiner, he's a player, definitely a future Crusader leader.
Jamie Hanna, even.
Jamie Hanna, yep. Those two, both of them, but they'll definitely be in there in the next couple of years. So why not, while they're young, prioritise this, the younger players for this team. But it's not. I think the All Blacks have a bit more say in this team than what people know. So that's why they have a lot of these older guys in there too. Maybe for a bit of experience too, as well. Like you need a bit of experience.
Experience, yeah, definitely helps, especially even if you've got a real young team. You need old heads to just kind of rein them in a little bit. Yeah. So I think
it's a pretty decent locking in the squad.
Yeah, they are. If there's only, unless I've missed someone, they will be pretty light if there's only three of them. They're not playing. No, it's only got three. They're not playing many games. It's only 3 games.
Is it 3 or 2?
Barbars, England A, and then Uruguay.
Oh, they're playing Uruguay.
Yeah.
Oh, wicked. That's good. 3 games is awesome. I thought it was only the first 2. And I was like, you want these guys to really start to build cohesion, build rhythm as a team should. There's no point having a team that just plays 1 game or 2 games a year. They need to.
That's just a Barbars team of randoms put together, but yeah, you want them.
It's a good first game, though.
Barbars.
Because they'll probably both be play like Barbars. Because generally a team, like an old New Zealand team that hasn't played much together, depending on how much time they have in camp, they generally play a pretty loose structure.
Yeah, throwing the ball around.
Like the Māori All Blacks against Scotland was like, what the fuck? But yeah, no.
The Lucies, we got Boshier, Flanders, Tikamaka, Howden.
Yeah, TK Howden.
Yeah, that would have been easier.
Yeah.
Leo Willie, Papali'i, and Sean Withy.
Yeah, so all of them definitely deserve to be there. Eh? None of them have all of them have played very good rugby in the last probably 2 years. So they definitely all deserve a spot in that team. There's a lot of talent in New Zealand, right? That it's kind of hard to choose. There's been a few injuries to a lot of guys that probably would have been in there, like Braden Yosse. There's a few.
Braden Yosse, he's been knocking on the door for a while.
Ethan Blackadder, these guys might have been in the All Blacks, right? But yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. Caleb Boshier, he's a bit of a surprise to me, but he's been a leader in Taranaki. I think he's the captain, and he's been solid for the. It was kind of between him and Simon Parker, who were kind of both fighting it out. They were both couldn't really separate them in the Chiefs. So he's obviously a good player. Leo Willie, he probably was pretty unlucky to make that All Blacks team.
And he's playing unreal for the Bush Pigs down there in Otago.
Razorbacks. The old tough Razorbacks.
Yeah. But even...
Yeah, and then TK Howden. I've vouched for TK Howden for quite a while. He's he works hard for Highlanders. He played blindside, I think, for the Highlanders. And then Sean Withy, we were both talking about him earlier. how well he captained Southland.
Yeah.
He captained Southland, and he was pretty solid. Him and Lucas Casey, like, damn.
It could have come between them two because maybe Sean Withy's just a little bit more seasoned than.
Yeah, it's what it is. Yeah, I think he's definitely the most unlucky. I feel based off NPC is Lucas Casey, but I think from what Jamie Joseph said about Dylan Pledger, I think the same applies for Lucas Casey. Is the fact that they haven't played Super Rugby. They're kind of their first year in professional rugby, and he doesn't want to put too much pressure on them. I know it's a new, probably back in the day they would, like with Richie, like you said earlier.
Like I said that.
But I suppose in this day and age, they seem to be a bit more wrapped up in bubble wrap, like
not playing too many games and
fatigue management.
Yeah,
like it's just
soft.
That's the way it is. Yeah, like Al Miller a couple of years ago, he was in the All Blacks. I think it was as an apprentice. So maybe they should have taken Pledger as just an apprentice for the All Blacks. And it didn't play him, but sent him.
Have him
maybe
and always training with them and shit.
Training, learning, like.
Same with Lucas Casey. Why not? You don't have to play him.
Nah. Just take him, like,
just
and
rubbing
they
shoulders with these experienced old boys. And then he gets into Super Rugby with a little bit more experience under his belt.
Yeah, a little bit of a head start. Yeah, 100%. So, Lucas Casey's unlucky. Cullen Grace might have been pretty unlucky. I don't know what happened with Callow. He kind of couldn't really see him towards the end. Might have been injured.
Yeah, I didn't. Speaking of
Anton Segner. Yeah, I think Anton Segner's like the same as probably AJ Lamb and a lot of the other boys from Auckland. Just in
a rubbish team.
Rubbish team.
Absolute trash.
Yeah. Terrible. Shocking.
But yeah.
There's lots. There's probably another 12 players.
Quite a lot. You could have
Lasaka from Bay of Plenty. Yeah.
You could have
go on and on.
You could have quite a few teams and it'd still be real good quality.
Yeah.
The halves, Fakatava, Preston, and Rowe.
Yeah, I like that. Obviously, the absence of Pledger is probably the only one, but Fakatava, man, he's been on fire this year for Hawke's Bay, for the mighty Magpies. So he definitely deserves it. He could have been probably pushing for the All Blacks ahead of Christie.
They don't.
Preston.
They don't really favour him. They would have called him in. Where was it? Over in Argentina. They would have.
When they got down to Rome.
Yeah.
That's the thing. There might be something that's behind closed doors, but he carried a lot of heavy injuries early on in his career. His knee was always strapped up. His knees were like. I heard a story that he doesn't even have any
meniscus,
like meniscus or something. Yeah.
Something's
so
missing.
It could be that. It could be things like that. That's all it would take for professional teams to overlook you, especially in this day and age. Is if you've got injuries like that, you're just like a vulnerability.
Yeah.
So they're looking safe players, but the guy, he doesn't even have strapped up knees anymore. Like he played really well for the Magpies this year. Been pretty consistent for the last year, to be honest, with the Highlanders as well. And he definitely deserves to be there. I think the only reason he wasn't, well, probably what we just talked about, but also Christie. Razor said about Christie, he was saying that he's like test ready, right? So he's played those games against South Africa. He's going to be there if it's real niggly and close. He said he'll bring him on.
Yeah,
he's probably the most experienced. He's probably actually the most experienced halfback we have.
It would be.
So little things like that, those little micro decisions and things that favour him is probably what got him over the line. But Sam Preston, is it Sam Preston?
Kyle
Preston, yeah. Kyle Preston, he's another exciting player, and probably another one that could have made the All Blacks, but it'll be interesting to see how he goes. He can kick off both feet.
Yeah.
He's got a strong running game.
Real good support play as well.
Yeah, good support lines. Yeah.
Same with Rowe and Ratama, kind of same for same almost.
Yeah. Bro didn't have the best NPC season, but he always seems to play better when he's playing in good, like the Chiefs, right? He's always played bloody well for the Chiefs. So yeah, no, all three halfbacks I'm pretty happy with.
Yeah. We got Rivers Reihana and Josh Jacob in the fighting for those 10 jerseys.
Yeah. That's a pretty exciting 2 10s, eh?
Yeah, that's the future there, pretty much.
Yeah.
Which
pretty much.
Jacob's heading to... Isn't he heading down south?
Yeah, he's been picked up by Jamie.
So Jamie just wants to pre-look at him before he gets into the Highlanders.
There was a bit of a story, though, because... Well, yeah, he's been dropped. Well, not dropped, but he's left the Chiefs. Caleb Trask, who was another Chiefs first five, probably not as...
Trask is playing for Bay of Plenty, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, and he's actually always been a really good player. Like, he had high regards when he was younger, first coming on to professional rugby.
Yeah.
But he's actually gone... He went to Japan for about 2 seasons, come back, and now he's actually leaving back to Japan again, Caleb Trask.
Trask is.
So, yeah, but what... Yeah, so Trask is gone. And what Chiefs have done is they've signed Tapia Cook-Savage, who's a bloody good player. So I think that was a big part that played, big key part that was probably a good indicator that a reason for him to leave is because the fact that Tapia Cook-Savage is the first five. He's been nudged into the Chiefs or signed by the Chiefs. So Jacob probably sees that and it's just like, oh, you got Damien McKenzie, Tapia Cook-Savage, may as well go down to the Highlanders where there's more breathing space. Oh, I think there's more breathing space. You've still got Cam Miller there as well, who to be honest, as a player,
is playing well,
very well. You could probably put your life on if you wanted someone to kick to save your life, you'd put it on Cam Miller.
Especially down there, he can.
Oh yeah.
A lot of teams you'd think you'd kick real well at Forsyth. But some teams just don't kick very good down there. It's weird.
Yeah. Maybe it's just like the fact that it's like a psychological.
Yeah, it's in your head.
Because there's like a roof and maybe there's lots of things in the background. Like I don't know. I've never been there, but yeah, I'm sure there's probably some weird thing. They probably practice that much outside when they get inside. It could be.
You're used to kind of adjusting for something, but when there's nothing to adjust for, it's all on you.
Yeah.
It's all in your head.
It's all in your head. It's all in your head.
Right, in the centres, we got Enor, Havili, McLeod, and Rona.
Just name the whole Crusaders team.
Yeah. Well,
the whole Crusaders midfield.
Well, you could have it almost... Could you? Not quite. You could almost have an all Crusaders backline with Preston, Reihana, Enor Havili, play McLeod on one of the wings or something. Oh, you need one more back. You got Fihaki, and then you'd need another winger.
Yeah. So centres, really good.
That's
I'm liking. McLeod and Enor at the moment for Canterbury, solid. That's a really good, really good pairing to come into. I think they're both kind of young, maybe mid-20s. So it's good future for the Crusaders region. And to both be in the All Black 15, yeah, that's pretty awesome. I suppose David Havili being captain, he's going to be starting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm liking the look of McLeod. He's got a good kicking game on him. I noticed in the quarterfinal, I think he put some kicks through, grubbers. And Enor always runs real good lines.
Yeah.
Enor, and they're both good.
Yeah, Enor was even pretty good for the All Blacks, but he just had a few injuries.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
Rona,
he did.
Rona's a damn good ball runner as well.
Yeah, he was. I was going to get to him. He was so good for the Chiefs.
Yeah.
He was probably one of the best backs in the Chiefs. he was just so good at defense. Like, he was solid on defense. And then, with Anton and Brown and him, when Anton was, like, injury-free, man, you couldn't stop them.
When Tupaia was out as well, because Rona was having to cover for a lot of it.
Yeah. So imagine Tupaia and Rona, if they both get enough game time for each, 15s and All Blacks.
Yeah.
Strong.
The Chiefs have a damn good
on paper, yeah. For some reason it comes to playoffs, don't they?
Yeah. Finals.
Something goes wrong. Final, yeah.
They can't do it for their coach that's leaving. The outsides. Fihaki, Nanai Saturo, Ratumati, Tavuki, Nipkins, and Caleb Tangitau.
Yeah, wicked. How's that? That's probably the best. For me, like, that rounds out the team, and that's probably tops it for positions. I was just praying that Tere Nanai Saturo got picks, but no one was talking about him.
You love him, man.
I just know how good he is. Like, I've watched him since he was playing for St. Kennigan's first 15. And I think he's the same age as me. And he was just like this generational player that I've never seen before. Like, he was like could sidestep anyone. And then I think at 18 years old, there was a race between the Warriors were trying to get him and New Zealand Rugby, and he picked New Zealand Rugby. And he signed on with the New Zealand Sevens, and straight from there, he was just like straight off the block. It was like probably the breakthrough Sevens player, I think, or maybe in New Zealand. And from there, he's just gone from strength to strength, but he just seems to maybe he's starting to get a few injuries here and there, and that's what's got him out of favour. But I'm happy for him. Tangitau, man.
Tangitau,
like for the Highlanders.
Sevens as well.
Yeah, another Sevens player.
I didn't actually realise. I was watching him because he plays for Auckland. What game was it? It was in the Wet. I think it was against Wellington. I was like, he's actually damn fast.
Yeah.
I didn't realise how fast because he's making breaks in that for the Highlanders. But he was just on the end of some of these tries. But he's scoring good tries. But I didn't actually realise how fast he is.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he's got mad pace. And then, he kind of reminds me of, what's his name? The Taumafalau. Is that his name? Taumafalau? From the Tasman Marcos?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Carl Taumafalau. Like, they're both very, very quick. Like, very quick.
I think Caleb's bigger, though, isn't he?
Caleb.
Tangitau.
Oh, Tangitau, yeah. Tangitau's big.
He's bigger.
Yeah, he's probably like not as big as Caleb Clark, but like.
Nah. But yeah, he's big.
Yeah, got a bit of size to him, and the pace is that's what makes it so crazy.
Yeah, he had a bloody good season with the Landers as well. Like pretty much put him on the map.
Yeah. That was his breakthrough year. And then who's the last player? Nipkins.
Yeah.
Nipkins is he's been good for a while. Really good for Taranaki. Probably one of the key backs of the Highlanders as well. Plays fullback, can play wing. He played well for the Barbars against the Springboks. And I think he played for the Barbars last year or the year before as well and played well. So he's always up for the occasion. That's another one that I'm looking forward to watching.
Yeah. Fihaki played in the...
Oh, yeah, Fihaki.
He played in the Barbars as well.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah. Man, he's an asset to New Zealand. Like, if they can keep him, he can kick the ball. That was the game against the Barbars as well. He had the kicking duties. And he was slotting them from all over the field.
Yeah.
He's got a massive boot on.
He attempted kicks on the weekend from 72 out or something.
It's madness.
It didn't have the legs, but it still went dead. so they got the ball
Yeah.
back. But
And
to
the
attempt
one he
it from
kicked over,
70 out,
the one he kicked over was,
that was at least at the halfway.
I think it was 50 something, and he slotted it with heaps left.
Yeah, he had a decent win behind it, but still.
Oh yeah.
That's
But
why
wicked off the tee.
why he attempted it from so far out, but
yeah,
it was pretty nuts.
Imagine at altitude.
Yeah.
Seeing him down at the Lions, like first the Lions. And then really good under the high ball as well.
Yeah.
Really good under the high ball. So another guy. So all four of them, probably the best four you could have picked. Couldn't really think of anyone else who would have deserved it more than them.
There's not many. I suppose Havili can cover fullback. So can Josh Jacob and that. But there's not many outside backs. 4 outside backs isn't many.
Yeah. Those 4 outside backs can play all back 3. So, like, Saturo is definitely 15, probably his best position. Shea Fihaki's good on the wing. Tangi Tau's a winger.
Tangi Tau's a winger, yeah.
Yeah, he's probably the only one. But then Nebkins can play all 3.
Yeah. We'll roll into the All Blacks.
Yeah, big dogs.
We've got Cody Taylor, Semasoni Tokiaho, and Bell. Bell's back in.
Yeah. Bell's back in, rightfully so.
Yeah, probably.
I've liked the way, probably been obviously in a good pack, Canterbury pack, but he's done really well. Like he's done all his, all the key elements of a hooker. He's nailed it. Been pretty good with the line out throws.
Yeah,
I think so.
That's one thing that you set piece. You got like at that level.
Your job, like nailing. Yeah.
Which it went a little sideways in some of the games this year.
Yeah.
But
especially McAllister, like that's something he wasn't up for. Was the line outs.
Yeah, some of it was him, some of it was timing or missed calls or something. Because some of them, people weren't even getting up.
Yeah. But he's a young player, 23, I think, 22. So good to have him in there. Hopefully, he gets some good game time. Cody Taylor, obviously there, probably one of the key forwards. Yeah. Makes a whole can change the game. Having him or not having him is a complete different game. So, and Tokiaho. So obviously, Asafa Almoa wasn't ready. He's still injured. So
he's out injured. Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to how they go. Hopefully, Tokiaho can find his peak form that he had a couple of years ago. Just a beast.
Because him with ball in hand,
he always gains meters.
He eats meters. You have him fight he's not just getting inches; he's getting meters. Yeah, he's not
get half a meter. Get it's every time. Yeah, it's 5 or. He's got 3 guys on his back every time. And that's another good thing. If you're versing Springboks or something, 2 guys have got to tackle him. That's taking 2 guys out of the game.
Yeah.
Instead of another hooker that might, not have the same impact. So it's massive.
Who's the hooker in the Barbars?
Riccatelli
got
yeah. Rolled by the smallest person on the field.
Yeah.
79 kgs or 80 kgs. Just dropped. Yeah, Chisholm Colby.
Chisholm Colby rolled him. I was like, oh, bro.
Yeah, off you go.
The props, De Groot, Tamati Williams, Bauer, Newell, Tossi, Tavita, and Tavita Mafaleo. Which he's not actually capped. I think he's been in training camp with the All Blacks before, but he's not actually capped yet.
Yeah, so they obviously like something they see in him. They obviously can see something in him. So I'm never really. He doesn't really stand out. I suppose he's just really good at nailing his job.
Who's he play for? Is he?
I think he's a Hurricane.
Ew. Who's he play for in the NPC?
Bad plenty.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah,
Tossi's Bad Plenty as well.
Yeah. They need to give Tossie more opportunities. It's probably not so much the selections that it's going to be the biggest concern in the front row. It's going to be like giving game time to the right players. It's time to give them game time, especially against Wales, maybe Scotland. Just give these guys game time.
Yeah.
Because there's no point having them in camp.
Like,
They're just going to make...
They haven't really started him, have they?
Started Tossie, no. He's not a starter, eh? Like, he's a player, but he plays good starting. Like, when he was playing for the Hurricane, he did all right. So, obviously, there's some omissions, like Tyrell Lomax, he's out
injured.
He's probably one of the biggest players to lose.
Yeah, Tuanga Fussy and Ollie Norris are all out.
Yeah, right. Ollie. Yeah.
Yeah. They're all out injured.
Yeah.
So that's three good props you could have in there.
Yeah, and that would probably force out Bauer, Mafileo, those guys. So it's just building depth, I suppose. Like, there's no... It's good to have these key players in World Cups and that, but end of the day, like, building depth is a good thing too. So
yeah,
gotta take
that try Bauer got against the Aussies the other week was his first try in professional rugby. Yeah,
first level. Yeah, top tier.
In like 140 something games. It was his first try.
Yeah, I didn't at the time, but after on social media, I seen it. I was like, "What?"
Yeah, I seen it, and then like the whole team was celebrating like mad for him, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. It's pretty wicked.
The locks got Barrett, Holland, who's pretty much locked it down now. Darry and Lord. So both of those, Darry and Lord, are back in. Was Darry injured by any chance?
Yeah, he was out for a long time.
Yeah.
I believe it was in the All Blacks he got injured. It might have been at the start of the Blues season.
Because, he played in the last end-of-year tour.
Oh, yeah. So it was his shoulder. He got a shoulder injury. Might have been at the start of the Blues season, in pre-season or something. Not sure, but yeah, he had the similar injury to what Patrick Tuipulotu got. So that's why Patrick Tuipulotu's out. But yeah, good to have them both back. Lord, yeah, like he's been in there, so he's got some good height, good in the line out.
Yeah. Hopefully, they should get some game time. Well, someone has to.
Yeah.
The Lucies got Finau, Parker, Savia, Karifi, Satiti, Lakai, and Jacobson.
Yeah. Finau hasn't really had much opportunities.
No.
Probably hasn't played as good as he did last. I believe it was last year. Super Rugby, he's just hitting first fives, taking first five.
The old loves a late hit.
Yeah, like a Jerry Colton style. But this year, you haven't really seen that from him. He's gone a bit quiet, I believe.
I think
he's a good.
Parker's almost kept him out of a starting jersey for the Chiefs.
Yeah, he has. Like, you've got Parker, Jacobson, and Finau. They all kind of compete to a degree. And Caleb Boshier.
Well, Satiti as well.
Yeah, Satiti at the back. So, it's very depth, a lot of depth in the Chiefs.
Chief Solutions,
But
but yeah.
yeah, so not too sure about Jacobson. I feel like he's had a bit too many knocks to the head.
Yeah.
Probably like
He's
many
had
injuries.
a hell of a lot of concussions.
Yeah, so I think he's on his last legs. See, I just don't understand with certain players like that why they risk it and keep them in there. Like, but I suppose they can see something we don't.
I mean, he is a leader, but you've got Savia. I suppose
he's probably not the biggest.
There's not much experience there apart from Savia and Jacobson, really.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Papali's in the 15.
Yeah, so but there's some really good players coming through.
Karifi's got a lot of experience, just not at All Blacks, in the All Blacks.
Yeah, Larkai played really well at 8 for the last game. So is it like Larkai or is it Satiti now? Like, there's that many 8s that are doing a good job. So
yeah.
Larkai's always been a really good player, so yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I believe Satiti is still his jersey at the moment, but Park, it's pretty more blindside. Like, he's a good player, but maybe it's time to give someone else a shot. Maybe Finau again, or
yeah, they seem to like a big body at 6 because Savia, Karifi, and Larkai, they're not huge. They're not exactly, well, Karifi in height's not big. Savia is not actually that tall either.
Yeah.
So you kind of need a line-out option.
Yeah.
Savia is alright in the line-out, but he's just not that tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
Depends how many yellow cards you want, if you want Jacobson on or not.
Yeah.
Or Finau.
Can you risk it? It's a high risk, that one, having both of them on it.
They're going to sit people down, but they might take some heads as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, the halfbacks, Ratimer, Roigard, and Christie.
Yeah, it's good to see Ratimer, Roigard back fit. They're definitely 1 and 2, so hopefully they can both stay injury free and have a good, solid end of year tour. And Christie, like we said earlier, yeah, I think he's there because he's probably the most experienced, or he is the most experienced, and he is test ready, like Razor said. So good third option to have.
I thought he was heading overseas.
There was rumours. There was never official.
He never actually signed anything.
Nah, I think he was going to go to Newcastle, maybe.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think.
Okay.
Probably just speculation.
Yeah. Same old in the 10s. Barrett, McKenzie.
Yeah, haven't found I suppose the All Black 15 will be the biggest. I'm more interested to watch the All Black 15 for the first 5, probably the backs.
There's been we need a new, especially in Crusaderland. Everyone's been saying Rivers Rehan to get in there.
Yeah, I mean, Crusaderland.
I don't know, probably not, but
I don't think he's not generational. Like he's a good player, Super Rugby, but I suppose it's just a matter of time. But how much time do you give a player? You know?
Is Taha still out? Taha Kimura?
I believe so. Yeah, he was out the same kind of amount of time last year too.
He just started to kind of make that jersey his own as well.
He did. He's an interesting player. Not many people talk about. He's like a Richie Mo'unga. He was starting to look like Richie A. The way he could. And then, just got injured and then off the face of the earth again.
Yeah.
Like, there's a
Rivers,
couple first five.
no one really spoke about him because Rivers Rehana stepped in and done a great job off the bat as well, because they'd all been obviously doing it with each other as well as with James O'Connor. But
Yeah.
James O'Connor would have been pretty close to being eligible as well.
Surely not.
Wouldn't crack up.
Although I wouldn't be surprised. They like to pick older players sometimes. So.
Experience.
Like, the amount of years we've had the chance to get someone younger in, but they're just like holding on to these Beauden Barrett, DMAC. Like,
well,
yes, they're good.
Love's in there. I mean,
yeah, Love.
He's more of a fullback, but when he stepped into the 10 jersey for the Hurricanes when they needed him because Morgan was out.
Yeah, I believe it, Godfrey.
Godfrey, one of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he went ages ago. But yeah, they started winning.
Yeah.
And when they had Proctor in the centres, they started proper winning.
Yeah.
But he kind of started it with turning them around because they were looking pretty average.
Yeah. But yeah, I think they need to give him a chance, like give him an opportunity.
Yeah.
Maybe against Wales. Have a good team, maybe, but just put Love at 10.
I think if you've got the difference between first and second pick and like between Roygaard and Ratama, same with Cody Taylor and Tokiaho at the moment. There's quite a bit of daylight between them. Props are all roughly the same. You could pick any combination of the Lucy's and it'll be good. Same with centres. Maybe not outside backs, but...
Yeah. Yeah, 100%. There's a big gap.
Yeah.
And depth and age, experience. Like, it's probably just the risks you take when you're wanting to keep good players every year, and all of a sudden you reach 30. You got two players who are in their 30s and no one below.
Yeah. You almost need... I mean, Love's been in the environment for a little while now.
Yeah, probably 3 years.
Give him a crack.
Definitely, 100% give him a crack. It's that time. Like, he's definitely capable.
I mean,
it's like they have this fear. They have this fear of one game. Like, we can't risk it. Every game's a final. Like, which is a good mentality, right? But you got to risk some games to get a reward later. So, like, it's
you could be sitting on a gold mine, but you just are too used to having coal.
It's like that, eh? Yeah, but it is because with some players, no one even knows who they are, and then all of a sudden, like a Simon or Leo, Leo Willie was good, but like Satiti, not many people knew, like, until he played well for the All Blacks. Then everyone knew, and it was just like, we're gonna put a young guy at 8, and then he just like fully tore up, and then it was the next week he was like a key player in the All Blacks. It's like all it takes is Holland,
yeah.
It was like, remember that? Like, it was like, Holland starting, like it's going to be a bit too much of an ask for the young man, and then now he's a key player in the forwards.
He played like every minute for like the first 6 games or some shit.
So, and when we get injuries in halfback, we had a few injuries in halfback, and the guys that were coming in were pretty much starting to be like, he needs to be there. Like, he has to be there. He's better than this guy. Like, they were saying he's better than the guy that just got injured above him.
Yeah.
So it's like, we could get down to our 10th halfback, and then they'll be like, shit, he needs to be in the World Cup squad 2 years' time. Like, it's there's a lot of people who are waiting in line who are probably just as much capable. So I think 100%. Yeah, like there's a few 5'8" that I think they're gonna have to bring in. Like you were saying about Harry Godfrey, maybe, and the Hurricanes wasn't that good, but I believe Harry Godfrey is like he's one of them. He's one of those players.
Because he was injured in preseason, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was.
They had to put Love in because of injuries, and that's when they started.
But there was another first.
There's another one. Yeah, he got injured.
Or sorry, Lucas man. Cashmore.
Whoever you are, man. Sorry, don't know who you are.
Yeah, I think it was Lucas Cashmore, but he's good too. Like I believe he'll get a good shot at Super Rugby this year. He's doing really well for Bay of Plenty. He's better than Caleb Trask, I reckon. So, but anyway, yeah, no, I think there's a lot of young players in first five. It's like we go through this phase of saying, "Oh, we've got no depth, we've got no players to fill in, we've got no players." Maybe 2 or 3 years we'll say we've got no first fives, and then all of a sudden we've got like 4 or 5.
Yeah. Oh, we've got so many we can't, and then we start losing them because they don't play any.
It's like the Tom Taylor, Colin Slade type scenario. Like these great players just leave because they're like 4th and 5th in choice, but they'd probably be 2nd in choice in today's kind of era.
Anscombe.
So, but then, Anscombe, like there's so many. But then maybe when we've got lots of first fives, we'll go back to not having many props or something. So it's like
we hyper focus on something. A couple of years later, something else is a problem.
Yeah.
Like, it's weird. I think it was Locks not long ago. I remember it being Locks.
It was Locks, yeah. It was Locks for a while. It was kind of when Sam Whitelock, Brody Retallick, we lost a lot of XP.
Yeah.
I think there's another player too, but they all left.
Right. But then we lost. Patrick Tupolofu has always been there or thereabouts or injured a lot of the time though.
Yeah, been around for a while, but injured half his career.
He's got a lot of weight. Body can't take it.
No.
The centres, before we go too far off track. Anton Linder-Brown, Quinn Tupaea, Proctor. Now, I don't know if they've got Rico in as a centre. I've seen one thing he was a centre, one thing he wasn't. And I suppose Lester Whanganuku would be in that same category of winger centre.
Yeah, pretty solid. They got some options now because the last game they had Tupaea at centre and he played the best. He's probably been the best player
to play there for us. Yeah,
probably bloody 12. Yeah. So all it takes is someone who can just have a bit of mana and run it hard, make the meters. Because Tupaea was like solid. So Proctor seems to get a bit stuck on his feet and sometimes runs side. Like he's a bit hesitant, I feel, but Tupaea just backs himself. So yeah, I'd like to see him at probably starting 13 again, give him another shot. But then you've got Proctor, you've got Anton Linder-Brown. You've got a few outside centres out.
Is Geordie Barrett in this team or nah? Is he already over in Ireland? No, he's not in Ireland. Rico's going to Ireland. Barrett's got to be in the centres. I don't even have him written down.
Yeah, he's definitely. He'd have to be there, right? Unless he's injured.
I didn't have
him. He'd be 12.
He's not in the injured list.
Yeah, he'd have to be 12.
I just missed him. But yeah, he'll be there somewhere.
Yeah.
People have been saying they actually put him back at fullback.
Yeah, I was one of those, yeah.
You're a grub.
Yeah.
Nah, he's all
well,
right. He was good there.
Will Jordan. Maybe Will Jordan needs a break or needs a kind of like a message to say, look, this jersey isn't yours. Because this year he hasn't been not what he normally is in terms of Will Jordan standards. Like, hasn't really been there. So I think it would be interesting to chuck Geordie back there, give him another shot, because he played there a lot when he was younger, and he's really good under the high ball.
Yeah.
Good foot on him.
He was actually one of the best ones under the high ball the other week, Geordie. I mean, that would free up a centre position. So you could have even a Quinn Tupaia Proctor, because Proctor's more of a distributor. You could have Tupaia even at second five. Or you could put Leicester or Rico back in there. I
would like to see Tupaia and Fainga'anuku.
Yeah.
Now that's the dream. That's the dream team. Right?
That's some go forward.
Proctor's. I really want to see him live up to the hype, but I just don't think he's got it in his caliber. He played good in Super Rugby, but for some reason it looks like he's like a player that you just kind of see and you just like he's not going to really improve much, I don't think. Yeah. Whereas you look at Leicester and it's just like he's just got this explosive, like he's got something about him that's different. And same as Tupaia, they're both the same. They just got this more mana. Like, I don't know. It's not mana, but it's
it's more size is one thing. More kilos.
Yeah. So having them two in there, Geordie at fullback, that would be exciting.
And then rounding out the rest of the team is Caleb Clark, Sevu Reece, Leroy Carter, Will Jordan, and Ruben Love.
Yeah. Sevu,
yeah. Sevu's probably the worst there.
Yeah.
He can find the line. Like, he's good at finding the line, what you want from your finishers, I suppose, your wingers.
He used to be able to find gaps, though. He was the best when Mo'unga was playing in the Crusaders. Mo'unga and Reece, man, they could find a gap anywhere. Like, they could just do it out of nowhere. Like, they work together like.
Was that what we need? We just need the old Crusaders backline back. And and probably the forward pack.
Yeah, the whole team.
To win this World Cup.
I don't know. Probably not anymore. Those days are over.
Nah, man, they were last year. This year, actually.
Jack with him.
They won it this year.
Yeah.
Don't tell me those days are over.
They're over now. 1 million boys. Yeah, I just don't think he's probably done his dash, right? Like,
I mean,
they'll probably see him out to the World Cup.
Yeah, when you got people like Tangi Tau,
man, you gotta have him
waiting in the wings.
Yeah.
Go play for Fiji, man.
Yeah. Or just go earn your money. Like, don't. Like, he hasn't really had much opportunity, but in the season, the series against France, there was nothing really. It was him and Rico Ioane. It was probably the worst wing pairing we've had this season, but it didn't really have anything to show. But maybe new combinations and that might play a big part, and he might actually play a lot better. Maybe with Leicester in there, centre, sucking players in, freeing him up.
Well, yeah.
Things like that.
Someone like that just draws defenders. When you're that much of a threat, like offloading and that much of a ball running threat, you're going to attract defenders, which frees up people on either side.
Yeah. Um,
Which he wore a shot from Suoliti and set him down when he wasn't like just got the ball hit, sat him down.
yeah, I've seen that.
Well, he kind
And
of set
Suoli's
himself down,
known for Suoli's known for doing big hits.
putting
Like,
big hits on. And he's what 6'5", sprinting into someone
fucking
who's not prepared for it, and you still get sat down.
yeah, crazy, eh?
Going to
Caleb
learn.
Clark
Yeah.
played alright, got injured, but in that first one, but I think he come back for the second game. Was he in the second Wallabies game?
It was Carter. I know Carter played. I just remember. Carter's good though. Carter's been
definitely.
good.
Everyone was like, get him in there this whole year, eh? Him and Nardua would be probably the dream wingers.
I was missing Nardua because he's out injured, but I actually rate him, and I don't like the Chiefs one bit.
Yeah.
But he is a good player.
Good under the high ball. Sold Cheslin Colby. That'll be something to remember. Real good player. Hopefully he can come back early next year. I think it was a punctured lung he got, so I'm not sure how long that takes. Broken rib, punctured lung.
Well, that's rough.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, it sounds bad. Carter definitely probably going to be starting against probably the top two teams, Ireland and England.
If you put Barrett at fullback, Geordie Barrett, would you then have? You wouldn't really need a Will Jordan.
You don't
for kicking or anything. You just have Carter and Clark probably, or Fainga'anuku. Shit. Maybe Rico. But if you had Fainga'anuku and Carter, I don't know if Leicester's exactly quick enough to be an outside back.
This is interesting, eh? I don't know how quick he is.
He's
probably obviously.
He's damn, but I mean, he's trimmed up since he come back from France. But I don't think he's a rapid player.
He's not a winger anymore.
Nah, he needs to be in the centres.
He's been centres for like a while now.
Well, in France, they had him playing on the flank.
Right.
He would start in the centres and then they'd make substitutions and he'd go finish the game on the bloody flank.
Yeah, he's a beast.
They just do what they want over there.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely centre. I want him in 13.
Yeah.
Tupai 12, Geordie fullback, Clark, and Carter.
And then what would you have? Jordan coming off the bench.
Well,
Jordan does play well off the bench as well.
Yeah. I don't think we've seen him off the bench though this year.
Nah, not for a while. But he scored I just remember him coming off the bench against Argentina and scoring a double.
Yeah. Yeah, well, him having a fresh leg, Will Jordan come on?
It's like what McKenzie used to do, or
Jordan,
Bodie Barrett.
Yeah, Damien McKenzie 22, or Beauden Barrett 22. They're both pretty good.
I'll probably prefer Bodie off the bench.
Yeah, and Will Jordan 23. Your Will Jordan, Beauden Barrett coming on for a wing or a fullback, and put Geordie into 12, and then you've got Bodie who can do the same. Go fullback or first five. Yeah. And then, you've got Leicester who can go to wing if he has to.
Or flank.
Yeah, flag.
for when
2
Jacobson
point, yeah.
gets sent off.
Yeah. But yeah.
That grub, I can't believe he made the team. I was like watching the Otago Waikato thing. I was just like, grub. Hopefully, we never see him in black again.
Oh, on the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get yellow
It's true.
carded.
So true. Did he do something good though in that game? I feel
He
scored all.
was getting turnovers. I think he did score. It's mainly defensive and getting turnovers.
He is actually pretty good over the ball.
He's good at putting people backwards as well, especially like at NPC level anyway.